I got
And
23, ma'am. I'm so
yes,
out of what number?
30.
30, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. So now I'm going to start my class with the chapter number 8, Mapping Your Way. And yesterday also I have sent you one video. Have you all seen that video? Yes.
Yes,
So
Yes,
open
ma'am.
ma'am.
your
I have
textbook.
seen and sent you also.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Open your textbook page number 112.
Many of them cameras are still turned off. Please start them on.
I'm going to present you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I didn't understand that when you send the video. So, what you have told that means which page number in the textbook we have to write means.
You have to write the answers which were discussed in that page number. No problem, no worries. I'm going to explain you again.
Ma'am, page number.
112.
Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fit and healthy and enjoying your online teaching learning. I am here with the chapter Mapping Your Way. Targeted learning outcome for the first topic are students will be able to read the map and
Can you sit down?
correlate with actual location and position of places, roads, etc. Now the question arises, what is a map and why do we need it? A map is a visual representation of an entire area or a part of an area. Maps attempt to represent various things like political boundaries, physical features, roads, population, climate, and natural resources. Map represent the real world on a much smaller scale. They help you to travel from one location to another. Suppose you have to go to school from your home. What do? You follow your position of right and left. Most of you eat and write using your right hand. You also look for directions. Four to name are east, west, north, and south. Have you heard the name of Assam? Famous for its Mekhla Chadar saris, Assam lies in eastern part of India. Our respected Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji hails from Gujarat, which is in the western part. Beautiful Jammu and Kashmir lies up in the north, and Kerala, a land of beautiful beaches, lies down south. Our first question revolve around Republic Day celebration. You all know Republic Day is celebrated every year on 26th January at Rajpath in New Delhi. Ashi, along with her friends, went to see a Republic Day parade. You have also seen Republic Day parade on television, or few of you have been to Rajpath to see the parade. You see march past by our Army, Navy, and Air Force, showing its achievement to the nation. Colorful tableaus of various states showing their rich culture and heritage is also demonstrated there. You also see beautiful dances, even Kendriya Vidyalaya too present, dance program by its students. We will discuss this concept more with the help of few questions. So, you are watching image of Rajpath along with its map. Just observe these two pictures. All the important monuments, roads and natural resources are mentioned in the map. Try to find the road on the actual image by looking its location on the map. Are you able to trace it?
This is the map 1 which is given on your in your book also. Maisha, please switch on your camera. So this is the first map given in your textbook, page number 113, and on the basis of this, few questions also given. So first we have to read the question. Preet, can you read the first question which is given in your textbook?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
please read.
Ashi's going to India Gate to see the Republic Parade with her other friends of her school. As the children settle down, they hear something about India Gate on the loudspeaker. To, to the right of the president is the India Gate. It was built in memory of Indian
Indian
soldiers
soldier.
who died in the First World War.
World War.
There are lots of people on both sides of Rajpath. The main road along which the parade passes, children talk about the country around
Preet, your
them.
voice is breaking. Yeah.
Look,
Can I say?
Yes.
look at it. This is India Gate.
Mhm.
Sir told us that Rashtrapati Bhavan faces India Gate. So, that last building on our right must be Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Yes.
Here is the
Member voices.
photograph taken from a helicopter. You can see Rajpath, the road which joins India Gate to Rashtrapati Bhavan. Mark where on the Rashtrapati Bhavan will be Aditi Veer.
Wait now. So we have here read about the that Ashi is going with the school. They went to see the Republic Day parade, and where they are going to see it near to the India Gate, and they are discussing about that. So there are a few questions given here. Match the map and the photo. Have you seen a map of a city? Look at map 1, match it with the photo and find out where India Gate is. Draw it on the map. So here near to the central hexagon which we have discussed yesterday, near to the central hexagon is the India Gate. I'm going to present it so that you will able to
Let us
see it.
try to understand the
See.
concept more with the help of few questions. So our first question is, after matching the map
We have to
1
write
with the
this in
photo,
notebook.
find out
Ma'am,
where the
can
No,
you
you
mute
gate.
your
don't.
mic? It's echoing.
You don't write right now because I have to keep my mic on so that I can explain you. And you don't need to write right now because the video is already there in the classroom. I will let you know how to write and when to write.
Position of India Gate is Android on the map. So look, here is India Gate in the actual image. And if you look in map number 1, you will find India Gate somewhat here. So India Gate is in the central hexagon of map number 1. Let's move to the second question. Name the roads.
Hello.
Renu ma'am.
Ma'am, the voice is not coming.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Ma'am,
Can you please everyone stop speaking in between? Renu ma'am. Hello, Renu ma'am. I think there is a problem with something. Wait, she will join back. Yeah, she has some network issues. She has a cut off. Just wait for a few minutes. She'll come back.
Sorry,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Madhuri ma'am, now can you hear me and see me? Okay, I will start it again.
Why still few of your cameras are still switched off? You are not presenting anything. Why you don't want to
Can you
show
able to see me, my
yes,
screen,
ma'am,
ma'am?
it is
yes,
presenting.
ma'am.
Now it has come, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Let's look at the map. Here is your Rashtrapati Bhavan. And here is your
See, we
India
have
Gate.
seen
See
that
both.
India Gate is here in the
So,
central hexagon. Now, in your books, next question is they are asking that some roads are shown in this part of the map. Look for them in the photo. From name roads that you will cross on your way from Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. If you coming from Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate, which is in the central hexagon, how many roads you will cross?
Ma'am, your voice is not coming. Ma'am,
Yeah, now my voice is
two
coming.
roads.
Ma'am, your voice is clear enough.
Yeah.
Four
Ma'am,
roads.
your voice is not
Prithvi,
coming.
These three roads will
Prithvi,
take
mute
you to
yourself.
India Gate from Rashtrapati Bhavan, and they are Rafi Marg, Janpad, and Mansingh Road.
See,
So,
Rafi
question
Ma,
is, can you see
someone's mic. Prithvi.
Prithvi, can you please mute yourself, Prithvi?
See, when you see in your books, Rafima, Janpat, and Rajpat. Three roads are coming on this way when you are coming from Rashtrapati Bhavan to the India Gate. Next question is, can you see the National Stadium in map 1? Can you see, children, the National Stadium in map 1? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
the National Stadium in map number 1? Let's look. Here you can see National Stadium in map number 1. So you can see National Stadium in map number 1, but you cannot trace it in your actual image. These are the answers of the questions we have already discussed.
See, this video is already shared with you in the classroom. After understanding it today, you have to write all the answers in the notebook now.
Ma'am, I have written and sent it.
Okay, those who have not done, they have to
Ma'am, we have
complete.
to write in notebook after.
Yes, yes, in the notebook also.
Ma'am, these answer we want to write in notebook.
Yes, in the notebook. So now I will
Okay,
proceed to the next page, page number 114.
ma'am. Ma'am,
So
we have to
let's
draw
move to
the
our
map in our
next concept.
notebook, no?
No, no.
I think you all have learned the concept of
We have to
angles. You
mark
have
in
studied
the
in chapter number
textbook.
2, shapes and angles. So, what is an angle?
See,
An angle.
now yesterday we have revised the angles also. Why we have revised the angle? Because few of the questions are now related with the angles also. So this is the acute angle, right angle, greater than 90 degree is the obtuse angle, straight line is a straight angle, and less than 180 degree but great. This is called a greater than 180 degree reflex angle.
Is the space between two lines or surface that meet at one point called center. It is measured in degrees. So, your first is an acute angle whose measure is less than 90 degree. Second is a
We are revising the angles, as I said that there in the next map we will do related questions with the angles.
right angle whose measure is exactly 90 degree, which means right angle is the meeting point between two perpendicular straight lines. Third is an obtuse angle whose measure is more than 90 degree. This is a straight angle whose measure is 180 degree. And last is reflex angle whose measure is more than 180 degree but less
Ma'am, your
than
presentation voice is
360
echoing.
degree. I am revising it as the concept will help us in solving our next questions. So let's move to our next map. In the next map, you can see the area around India Gate. Look at this structure. If you look more closely at one part of the map, it looked like a six-sided shape, which you also called a hexagon. And you all have read about hexagon in your chapter 2, shapes and angle. Due to this shape, this place is called a central hexagon. Let us start with our questions. If you are walking on Rajpath, then after India Gate, on which side would Children Park be? Let's see the map. here is your India Gate. And you can trace Children Park here. So, Children Park is right to India Gate. So, your answer will be Children Park is to the right side of India Gate. Let's move to our next question. Our next question is, which of these roads make the biggest angle between them? Mansingh Road and Shah Jahan Road, Ashoka Road and Mansingh Road, and Janpath and Rajpath. Let's see. Here in the map, this is Mansingh Road and Shah Jahan Road. They are making an acute angle. Now look at Rajpath and Janpath. They are making a right angle of 90 degree. And if you see Ashoka Road and Mansingh Road, it is making an obtuse angle between them. So it is clear now that Ashoka Road and Mansingh Road are making the biggest angle between them. Our third question is, which of the above pair of roads cut at right angle? Let's see again. As discussed in question number 2, this is Rajpath and this is Janpath, and they are meeting at 90 degree. So Janpath and Rajpath are making a right angle between them. These are the answers of the questions we have already discussed.
So the answers of map number 1 and map number 2, you will write in the notebook and send it to me today. Now, see children, have you noticed one thing in this chapter, that we are
What?
learning about what? We are learning about the historical places, and we are learning about the maps. Where will this place will be? We are learning about the historical places of Delhi. Angles also, we are learning about the shapes also, and we are learning in this chapter, you will more learn about, yes Tejasvi, so please mute your mic. So in this chapter, we are learning. Have you noticed one thing, that why we are discussing about only India Gate, and why we will discuss about Red Fort? In this, it will come Red Fort also. So why we are discussing? Because we want to know about our what are the historical places located in Delhi. So on the basis of this, I am going to show you one PPT based on this chapter.
Ma'am, my mom wants to talk with you.
My dear, after the class.
Mom, I can ask you one doubt that we have to means I have not written yet the answers, so I have written the questions only. So the answers we have to mark in the textbook only, no? Ma'am, we
No,
have to
in the notebook also now.
ma'am, we have to write this all in the notebook, na? So
My dear,
ma'am, we
as
have
I
to
already discussed, write the answers of map number 1 and map number 2 in notebook. Madhuri ma'am, this is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Mapping your way,
Yeah.
we can see the map of political map of India.
Yeah. So this is the first about the political map of India. Here the directions and the states also marked up, regarding according to the directions. As you know, the in the political map of India, the upper side, this side is the north, this is the south, and this is the east, and this is the west. So I'm going to show you the PPT based on the chapter. In this, you are going to see many pictures related to the chapters and the historical places of Delhi. Mapping you, this is the first map which we were discussing. Second map which we have already discussed right now. And these are the questions also which we have discussed on the basis of this chapter. You will, after this, we will discuss about the Red Fort, which is also located in Delhi, and the questions related with Red Fort also we will discuss, because few of the people in this chapter they visited to Delhi and they are following the map, which side they have to go, where they will find which place, whether they go right side, whether they go left side. So this all we will discuss is later on, and this is about the map of the Red Fort. In Red Fort, where the Diwane Am and all the places located in this. This also we discuss. So first, I need to show you the PPT based on the chapter and the questions related to the topics.
Ma'am, after completing the chapter, you'll share this PPT with us.
If you want, I will share it. You
Okay, ma'am.
can,
After completing
yeah,
the chapter, right?
yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So we walk left from Rang Mahal, and Devane Khas was where the king used to meet his ministers and other important Khas people. Khas people means important peoples. The king used to meet. So in early days, the historical buildings have been given a more importance, which you will learn in your SST. From the right, Rang Mahal, Aramghar, and Devane Khas. We walk left from Rang Mahal. Devane Khas was where the king used to meet his ministers and other important Khas peoples.
Ma'am,
Yes, my dear.
ma'am, in that why it is written khas people, why it is not written important people?
If early days people used to speak in Hindi and the special languages, right?
Yes.
That's why the word important they have given the Khas people. Khas means important.
Okay.
Which building do you pass while you go to Rang Mahal? So this is the Red Fort map. So all these map one by one we will discuss it in the next classes and the questions related to it. And we have learned about the scaling also. So on the basis of scaling also we will try to understand the map. How much is the distance between one place to another place? And we will learn about the different dances of different states. Bharatnatyam is the special dance of Tamil Nadu, Odisha dance of Odissi. This is the political map of location of Delhi. Also, they are showing that Delhi is located here in the map of India. Jammu and Kashmir is to the north of Delhi. So team from where travels towards south reach Delhi, and which states that is crossed. So this also we will discuss. When we go from south to north, how many states are coming in between? When we go from east to west, how many states are coming in between? That also we will discuss in detail. We will learn about the map, how to locate the map, how to see the map. Distance between towns when you go from one town to another town. Now, welcome to the capital city of our country. As you know that Delhi is the capital of which country?
India.
India.
Yes, Delhi is the
India.
capital of India.
Our country.
Yes. And you are living in which country?
Surat.
India.
In Surat is not the country.
India.
Country is
India.
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 Yeah, country is India.
Yes, country is India. And
Ma'am,
which
Surat is a city.
Surat is a
Yes.
city. And which
I know
state you all are living?
Gujarat.
Gujarat.
Gujarat. In
Gujarat.
Gujarat, which city you are living?
Surat.
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 And Surat is located in which part of our map?
Western Gujarat.
West. West is in Gujarat.
Yes.
South.
Okay.
Southern Gujarat.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, your presentation
Is located in southern South Gujarat.
My presentation.
I have gone to Rajasthan.
I can't see. I can see only written Delhi and the river.
Yeah, yeah, that only I am presenting. I am discussing about this. Now, next objective, why we are learning this? Why we are learning about the places of historical places? Why we are learning about the monuments different? Why we are
Uh,
learning about the map? Why we are learning about
Aryan,
the
please mute.
directions?
Aryan, please mute.
So,
Thank
which
you.
is our national capital? Why is Delhi called a mini India? Which river flows through Delhi? That also some questions which you need to answer. Which river flows? Can you try and tell me?
I think it's a
Yamuna. Yamuna.
Yamuna. Yes.
Yamuna. Yamuna.
Yes.
Yamuna.
Yes, my dear children. Very
Yamuna.
good.
Ma'am,
Now, see, it is a beautiful metropolitan city. It is our national capital. All offices and central government. Please mute your mic, children. Please mute, otherwise I will not explain.
Brishang, please mute yourself.
ma'am, I have a network issue.
No problem. Many places of tourist interest are located. So many people visit there also. It is known for its historical places. It is famous for its historical places. People from different parts of the country are settled here. So that's why it's called mini India. That's why you can see the population also is more as compared to the other states. The Rashtrapati Bhavan, the president of our country lives here. It is huge building. There are beautiful gardens, Mughal gardens, open for people during month of February and March. When people go from different states and countries to visit to Delhi. So it is open.
So, ma'am,
Yeah.
in the whole India, which is the most populated state?
In India,
Yeah.
I think Maharashtra also more populated.
Okay, ma'am.
But what is the
Yes,
word?
ma'am. Maharashtra is more populated.
Yes. And what about the whole country? Which is
Delhi.
the most? No. Which is the most populated? Okay, you have to search it, find it out, and tell me which is the most populated country in the world.
China. Population China.
Yes.
China.
And India is the
No, second. Ma'am, now it is India.
Ma'am, China.
India is the second populated country. China
No,
is the first populated country.
yes, ma'am, but now it is India.
Ma'am, now India is the first populated country.
Okay, we will search. You also search. I will also search,
Ma'am,
and we
and
will
in
come back.
cleanliness, the India's first country.
We
China is
will.
first, India is
Ma'am, in cleanliness, India's first
Yes,
country.
yes. In cleanliness, Surat
third is
also.
United States.
Next now. The Central Secretariat, it is also located near the Rashtrapati Bhavan, office of our Prime Minister. It is known for Amar Jawan Jyoti, the India Gate. Why it is known as Amar Jawan Jyoti? Because why, children, the name is given this to India Gate?
Ma'am, because in World War, World War, all the soldiers
Died for
died. That time
Yes,
I searched from the
soldiers.
internet, so it is telling that first is the
all the
Uttarakhand,
soul
then
in World
is the
War One, the
Maharashtra.
soldiers.
Okay,
First is the Uttar Pradesh.
Uttarakhand.
Sorry.
Okay, very
Ma'am,
good.
on the top
Uttar
of the
Pradesh.
India Gate,
No, ma'am, Uttar
it's written
Pradesh.
the
First
soldier's
is the
name
Uttar
who is
Pradesh,
died,
second is the
who are died.
Maharashtra.
Devanshi, if other child is speaking, you give time to other child also.
Excuse me, ma'am. On the top of the India Gate, it is written the name of the soldiers.
Yes, that's why this building is also known as the Amar Jawan Jyoti. This flame burns continuously in the memory of our
Ma'am,
martyrs.
inside also.
Yeah, and there is a flame with continuous burns because this is for our martyrs and means the soldiers. Who are the martyrs? The soldiers who have sacrificed their lives for our country and have been engraved on the India Gate. Every year on RD parade means Republic Day parade, our Prime Minister pays homage to these soldiers on behalf of our country.
Yes, ma'am, there is a state where fire goes on whole year.
Yes. The Red Fort, it is made up of red stones. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Every year on one of the festivals, our Prime Minister hosts our national flag here, Red Fort. Jama Masjid is also located in Delhi. It is located near the Red Fort. It is built by Shah Jahan. People come here to offer their prayers, namaz. Parliament, it is the circular in shape. The meeting of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha are held. All the laws of our country are passed from here. It is situated in South Delhi, the Qutub Minar. I am very much upset with the mics which are on.
Continuously, they are want to keep their microphone on. You are disturbing the class, everyone. Please don't do that.
The Qutub Minar is situated in South Delhi. It was built by Sultan Qutub bin Aibak. It was the tallest monument of that time. Nowadays, you can see many tallest buildings have been done, but this was Qutub Minar, the tallest building of the early ancient times.
And now it
Then
is
now Burj
Burj
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
Yes, ma'am, I
Ma'am,
have
you know
spoken
in 2022, in Dubai there will be one more big building which will go at uh,
Mhm.
bigger than Burj Khalifa and
Yes,
other
Okay.
ma'am.
buildings.
Find out, search, and come to me. That means all.
Ma'am, now in Australia there is building in work which will be bigger than Burj Khalifa.
Okay. Find out the names and discuss in the class, in the next class. It is also near the Qutub Minar, the iron pillar. It is also near the Qutub Minar. It was made 100 years ago. It is the rust proof. The Apugar.
Renu
Children
ma'am,
can enjoy. Yes, ma'am.
the iron pillar was made in which emperor's era time? Anybody can tell me?
Please, children.
It
Ma'am
is
is
also
asking
known as
something.
something else. The iron pillar is
Ma'am,
also known as something else.
Children,
I
please just. Hmm.
I think Akbar's time.
No, it is also known as Ashoka's thumb.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I
Oh,
think
I know
Shahjahan.
Ashoka.
Yes,
Ashoka's
it is
time.
also known as Ashoka's thumb, and it has been said that if you put your hands from the back side, if your hands touch, then you are lucky enough, and it is so wide that you cannot touch your hands also. You cannot hug the pillar. But now it is closed. You cannot go and just do that. It is all cordoned now. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for ma'am giving the
Yeah.
information. Or and the Apugar. Children can enjoy variety of joy rides here. All these rides are electrically operated. Tourist places of India. These are the places in New Delhi, and these are the place. This is the Mumbai Gateway of India. This is Hawa Mahal in Jaipur. So these all are the pictures of tourist places of India given in this PPT. Thank you, children. So,
Ma'am,
but
bye.
basic, my Devanshi, my basic thing is to show you this PPT related with the why we are learning and what we are learning in this chapter, right? Related with the Delhi, what are the places in Delhi? What is the historical place? What is the population? What are the directions? So this chapter is not limited with 1 or 2 pages only. This is a very vast topic which you can relate with our surroundings. Am I clear? Yes. Thank you,
Okay,
children,
ma'am.
for today's
Yes,
class.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.